I want nothing more than to come running toward you, my heart racing with anticipation and my soul ignited with longing. The depth of my desire for you is something I cannot fully put into words. It consumes me entirely, leaving no corner of my being untouched. No matter how much I try to resist, I find myself inexorably drawn to you, as though an unseen force, powerful and undeniable, pulls me toward you. It feels like a magnetic connection, an irresistible bond one cannot sever even if I tried. There is something so profound about what we share, something that feels eternal and unshakable. I cannot walk away, nor do I want to, because what lies between us feels too sacred to abandon. Our connection is unlike anything I've ever experienced. It feels as though our souls are intertwined, as if they have known each other long before this lifetime and will continue to find one another in lifetimes yet to come. Bound together by a force beyond comprehension, we share something unbreakable, something rare and precious. Every moment I spend with you feels like a gift, a treasure I hold dear to my heart. Even during life's darkest and most uncertain times, the thought of you fills me with warmth and a sense of hope that I cannot find elsewhere. You are my light in the shadow, my anchor when the world feels overwhelming. In the past, I've struggled with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. I've questioned my worth and whether I was deserving of the kind of love I dreamed about. I carried the weight of my flaws and imperfections, often feeling that they made me unlovable. But with you, everything is different. When I'm with you, I feel seen, not for who I pretend to be, but for who I truly am. You see past my faults, my insecurities, and my scars, and yet you accept me without hesitation. Your love has given me the courage to face myself, to embrace even the broken parts of my soul. For the first time, I feel whole because of you. It's my deepest desire to make you my partner for life, to walk beside you through all of life's ups and downs. I want to share every joy and sorrow, every triumph and challenge, with you. I feel an overwhelming passion for you, a fire that burns brightly and refuses to be extinguished. When I am near you, my entire being comes alive. I feel as though I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, completely at home, safe, and cherished. And though I may occasionally falter, overwhelmed by my own doubts or fears, I need you to know that you are, without question, the most beautiful and captivating person I have ever known. Sometimes, I worry that my past mistakes have cast a shadow over your perception of me. I fear that the choices I've made may have caused you pain or made you doubt my love for you. But I want you to know that I have learned from those experiences. I've grown in ways I never thought possible. Our connection has changed me, guiding me towards self-discovery and a deeper understanding of what it means to truly love and be loved. I feel as though this bond we share was written in the stars, as if our souls have been destined to find one another over and over again. Even when we face challenges or setbacks, I believe that our love is resilient enough to overcome anything. For the pain I've caused you in the past, I am truly sorry. I regret any moment I made you feel uncertain or unloved. Looking back, I see how I could have been more understanding, more patient, and more compassionate. But please know this, I am committed to making things right. I want to approach our relationship with honesty, integrity, and an open heart. I've seen the signs and synchronicities that remind me of the depth of our connection, small but undeniable reassurances from the universe that our love is worth fighting for. These signs tell me not to give up on us, and I hope you feel the same. I am determined to heal the wounds of the past, to resolve any lingering doubts or fears that may stand in our way. I want to pave the way for a brighter, happier future together, a future filled with love, understanding, and unwavering devotion. When the time is right, I will come running towards you, no hesitation in my heart, ready to build a life together that is as extraordinary as the love we share. You are my greatest treasure, my deepest love, and my most cherished hope for the future. Together, I know we can create something beautiful, something that will endure not only in this lifetime but in all the ones to come. I miss you more than words can express. I once believed, perhaps naively, that time would heal the ache of your absence, that the weight of regret tethered to every step I take would gradually lift, allowing me to move forward unburdened. I thought the emptiness you left behind could be filled with distractions, fleeting moments, or even the passage of days. Yet, as time stretches endlessly onward, the truth remains stark and unrelenting. I never intended to cause you pain. In my misguided attempts to navigate the complexities of life, I convinced myself that I was acting in both of our best interests. I told myself I was doing what was right, what was necessary, but I was blind to the depths of my own ignorance. Unknowingly, I sabotaged the very happiness I sought to protect and nurture. Only now, with the piercing clarity of hindsight, do I fully comprehend the magnitude of my misjudgment. Blinded by insecurities I could not name and past traumas I failed to confront, I made decisions that, piece by piece, pushed you further away. I didn't see it at the time, or perhaps I refused to see it, clinging to the belief that my actions were justified. I allowed fear to dictate my choices, fear of loss, fear of vulnerability, fear of confronting the truths I buried deep within myself. In doing so, I forsook the openness and honesty that once defined our bond. Instead of embracing the love we shared, I traded it for the illusion of control. I tried to protect myself from pain by building walls, but those walls only trapped me in isolation, depriving me of the profound connection we once shared. Now, as I sit alone with the echoes of my thoughts, I cannot help but reflect on the joy and fulfillment you brought into my life. You were a light, a source of comfort and understanding, and yet I let my fears and insecurities dim that light. I chose superficial relationships and hollow connections that offered no depth, no meaning. I convinced myself that these substitutes could fill the void, but they only served to remind me of what I had lost. As the days blurred into nights and solitude became my constant companion, the truth became undeniable. I made a mistake so profound that its weight crushes me still. I see now how pride clouded my judgment. I was too afraid to admit my flaws, too consumed by the facade of strength to acknowledge my vulnerabilities. I sacrificed authenticity for appearances, pushing you away in the process. And yet, despite all this, I find myself yearning for a chance to undo the damage I caused, to repair the rift that separates us. I long to lay my soul bare before you in all its flawed beauty, to speak the truths I once hid behind silence and pretense. For too long, I wore a mask of indifference, hiding the brokenness that lay beneath. I thought that by concealing my pain, I could protect myself, but I only succeeded in alienating the one person who truly understood me. With each passing moment, I feel the ache of your absence more acutely. It is not a longing born of weakness, but one born of a newfound strength. This strength allows me to confront my demons head-on, to face the fears that once paralyzed me, and to embrace vulnerability as a necessary step toward healing. I am learning, slowly but surely, that love is not about control or perfection but about courage, the courage to be seen, to be known, and to be understood, even in our most imperfect state. And so, as I stand at this uncertain crossroads, I reach out to you with a heart heavy with remorse yet buoyed by hope. I believe, with every fiber of my being, that love has the power to transcend even the greatest of barriers. It can bridge the chasm that separates us, mend what is broken, and lead us back to one another. The road ahead may be fraught with obstacles, but I take solace in the knowledge that we are never truly alone. Even in the darkest of nights, the light of love shines brightly, guiding us back to where we belong. I miss you, dear soul, more than words can ever convey. Your absence has left an indelible mark on my heart, a constant reminder of what I lost through my own blindness and fear. But I have not given up hope. Though the journey toward reconciliation may be long and uncertain, I am willing to walk it, no matter how difficult it may be. I believe that, together, we can find our way back to each other, hand in hand, with love as our guide. This is not just a journey of atonement, but one of growth, healing, and rediscovery. It is a journey I am ready to take, for I now understand that love, true, abiding love, can endure even the greatest trials and lead us to a place of peace and unity.